Okay, let's see. How does your person feel about you and the situation at the moment, the connection at the moment? Let's have a look. Oh, well, they're not much better. They got 8 of Swords too. So I think you're mirroring each other. I think you're... Hang on, let me just pull some more to confirm. But wow. I actually think you're picking up on each other's energy. And this does happen, you know. I mean, don't ever mistake someone's energy for your own, but we are all energetical beings that are connected. And when we have relationships, friendships with people, we do, you know, that whole, it's no coincidence that, you know, we know someone's going to call, or we know something bad's happened to someone, or anything like that. It's really not, it's not a coincidence, you know. And I feel like this person, firstly, they're their own worst enemy. And I think you would know this about them. And I think you have a lot of empathy. And I want to say to you, with love, stop that. Have empathy for yourself right now because of what you've been through and everything that's happened to you. But there is the only difference I would say. I mean, your cards were someone really, really down, and so are they. So are they. And in that aspect, you're mirroring their... It's like they want to hold out hope that this connection will work itself out, but they just get... They're their own... They are... I'm going to put that on the video, the part 2 video. They are their own worst enemy. And like I said, I can't express it enough. You know this about this person. You know this about this person. Whenever they think about you, they feel a deep sense of sadness. They feel a deep sense of loss. And whenever you cross their mind, they can't let go of the thought of you. There's a lot of, you know, grief, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness. You know, they have these beautiful cups and they've kind of spilt. But they're like, look at this card. This is someone like being trapped in their head. Look, like just burdened by this situation with you, like mental anguish, pain, sadness. It's like part of them wants to hold out hope, but every time they think of it, they just go into this place of sadness, regrets, and feeling like in a mental prison around it. What's sad is I think you know this person loves you, the right collective as well. And I want to tell you that you're correct there. But with the High Priestess, it's not in reverse, which is really positive. I think they're very, very, they might not say they're spiritual or anything like that, but I think they're very, very in touch with that, and very, very intuitive person here, very, very spiritual. But I feel for the right collectors, they don't know. You might have seen signs with them, things that they've said, things that they've done, but I don't think they recognize that they're a really spiritual person. I think they know that they knocked everything out of balance when it came to this connection. And I think they're burdened by the things that have happened, the things that have been said, and, you know, the way things were left is what I'm hearing. There's a lot of love for you here. The Knight of Cups, you know, that is someone offering their heart, offering their cup. And I think with that, so you've got overthinking and then you've got happiness next to it. So it's like they spend a lot of time overthinking about the happy times together when you're really, really happy. It's like bittersweet, you know. um, yeah, a lot of love, a lot of happiness shared, a lot of beautiful memories. They spend a lot of time being nostalgic about that, looking at photos, going over things, that kind of energy. And I feel like that's interesting that came up in reverse. Excuse me. Yeah, they failed to protect you. They feel like they failed to look after you in some way. Their stubbornness. Like I said, this person's their own worst enemy, but I don't feel like they want to change. I don't think they're kind of stood still. They're not doing anything about that. So this is this person's choice, and that's where the don't have more empathy for them than yourself comes in. This person is choosing to stay in this energy and not try and resolve things or make things better, you know. By the way, I'm doing my £5 Thursday and Friday for today and tomorrow. It's a short reel, one question, £5. Website link on profile, and go through to my booking page and you'll see it there. If you ever want to buy me a coffee, just thank me for my energy. That's also on my profile, and I have lots of different services on my website if you want to book a full reading. I'm working my way through a list at the moment, so if anyone's waiting, I will get to you, I promise. Let's go on to the next cards. Okay, I wanted to get some of these. I don't normally pick these cards, so let's get your person's energy with these. So for the White Collective, this person would be a little bit of old school energy. Someone who opens doors for you. Someone who, you know, oh, I'm going to go to the next part. Love and light, bye.